Good day everyone, I'm Teacher Justin and welcome to Math with Teacher Justin, and for today we're going to talk about solving rational equations, solving work problems. So let's have our first item. Kuya Jeff can complete painting a room by himself in 5 hours. In contrast, Kuya Richard, who has more experience, can finish painting the same room in 3 hours when working alone. How long will it take for both of them to finish painting the room together? So how do we solve this? So first, we will start with creating a table. So we create this table. So we have Kuya Jeff, Kuya Richard, and they work together. So we have number of tasks to finish and then time to finish the task. So si Kuya Jeff, meron siyang one room to finish, okay, to complete painting. Tapos, yung time to finish niya, okay, it will take him 5 hours to finish one room. Si Kuya Richard, he has one room to finish then, okay, the same room, okay, he can finish it in 3 hours. Now the question is, if they will work together finishing or painting the one room, how many hours will it take for them to accomplish the task? So in solving this, we will write our number of tasks to finish and time to finish the task in a ratio. So si Kuya Jeff, working alone, meron siyang 1/5 na ratio in completing the task. Now, si Kuya Richard, we will have 1/3. So since they're working together, we need to add their performance. Okay? So yung rate ni Kuya Jeff plus the rate of Kuya Richard. So we have 1/3. Now, it is equal to their rate if they work together. So 1 room over x. So this will be our rational equation. Now, how do we solve this rational equation? So, ang next step natin is for us to multiply both sides by the least common denominator. So, ano yung least common denominator natin? We have 5, 3, and x. So, since all of them are prime, we can multiply them all together. So, 5 times 3 times x, that will be 15x. So, we will multiply both sides by 15x. We apply the distributive property, and we will end up with 3x plus 5x is equal to 15. So, wala nang denominator. Now, we can observe that 3x and 5x are like terms or similar terms. So, we can combine them. So, 3x plus 5x, that will be 8x. Then, we will now proceed to dividing both sides by 8. So, divide both sides by 8. Our value of x will be equal to 1.875 hours. So, this will be the number of hours they can finish painting the room together. So, our final answer, Kuya Jeff and Kuya Richard can complete painting the room in 1.875 hours. That's it. Ta-da! Okay, let's have our next item. In a workshop class, the students were tasked with building a birdhouse. Sam can complete the project in 4 days, while Gary can finish it in 10 days. How long will it take for both of them to build one birdhouse together? So, in solving this item, okay, we need to prepare our table. We will place Sam, Gary, and if they work together. Tapos, we will collect data from the word problem. So, the number of tasks that they will finish and time to finish the task. So, for Sam, okay, she can complete the project, so one project, okay, the birdhouse, in 4 days. While Gary, okay, with the same project, the birdhouse, he can work on it in 10 days. So if they work together, okay, working on the same project, yung birdhouse, okay, how many days can they finish the task? So in solving this, okay, we need to prepare the ratio of the number of tasks to finish and the time to finish the task by Gary and Sam. So si Sam, meron siyang ratio na 1/4. Okay? And since they're going to work together, we will add their rate, si Sam, at yung rate ni Gary. Gary will have a ratio of 1/10, and it is equal to one project over X because we don't know the number of days if they work together. How many days can they finish the task? No. So in solving this will be our rational equation that we're going to solve. So our next step here is for us to get the least common denominator. So we have 4, 10, and x. So we will multiply both sides by the LCD. And ang LCD dito will be 20x. So we multiply both sides by 20x. Okay, so how did I get 20x? So I multiplied 4 and 10 and x, so 40x, and I divide it by the greatest common factor of 4 and 10, which is 2. So 40x divided by 2, that is 20x. So yan yung ating greatest common factor. Now, I will distribute 20x to each term, and that will give me 5x plus 2x is equal to 20. Now, since 5x and 2x are like terms, I can combine them, giving us 7x is equal to 20. From there, I can divide both sides by 7 so that I can isolate the value of x, and 20 divided by 7, that will give us 2.86. So our final answer, if they work together, they can finish the task in 2.86 days, or we can say 3 days. Ayan, so Sam and Gary can finish the project in 2.86 days. And that's it. Ta-da! Alright. Okay, let's have another item. So John can complete 100 claims in 8 hours, while Stephen can complete the same number in 6 hours. If they work together, how long will it take them to file 100 claims? To solve this problem, first we need to prepare our table. So we have John, Stephen, and if they work together. And then we will gather the number of tasks that they need to finish and the time that they will finish the task. Now, based on our problem, we will place here 100 for John, Stephen, 100, together 100 claims. But instead of doing that, we know that they are working for filing 100 claims. So we can consider having 100 claims being equal to 1 job, so that our numbers will be smaller. Papaliitin lang natin. It is the same if we're going to place here 100 claims, 100 claims, 100 claims. Pero since puro 100 claims si John, Stephen, and if they work together, we will consider it as one task. Okay, so here we will have 1 job for John, and the number he can finish this 100 claims or this 1 job is in 8 hours. Stephen naman, we still considered as 1 job, this 100 claims. He can finish it in 6 hours, and if they work together, okay, filing this 100 claims, which is equivalent to still 1 job, then we will need to find the number of hours they can finish it while working together. Okay, so our next step will be, let's create our ratio of the number of tasks to finish, the time to finish the task. So for John, we have 1 over 8. Okay, since they're going to work together, okay, we will add the rate of John with the rate of Stephen. So Stephen is 1 over 6. Okay, and it is equal to, if they work together, 1 over x. And we're solving for the number of hours it will take them to finish this 1 job. Okay, so we have our equation already, our rational equation. We will proceed to our next part, which is to multiply both sides by the LCM. So we have 8, 6, and x. So our least common denominator will be 8 times 6 times x, and we divide it by the greatest common factor, which is, in this case, 2. So we will multiply both sides applying the distributive property. That will give us 3x plus 4x is equal to 24. Okay, so now that we have this equation, we can observe that they have the same term. So we can perform combining like terms. 3x plus 4x, that will be 7x, and then we can divide both sides by 7, giving us the value of x, which is 3.43 hours. So to conclude, we can say that John and Stephen can complete the 100 claims in 3.43 hours. And that's it. Ta-da! Alright. Okay, let's have our next item. Pipe A can fill a water tank in 10 hours, while Pipe B can fill the same tank in 12 hours. How long will it take for both pipes to fill the water tank if they were left open together? So, how do we solve this problem? Start tayo with preparing our table. So, we have Pipe A, Pipe B, and if they work together, so we will find the number of tasks to finish and the time to finish the task. So it is stated in the problem. So we have pipe A having one water tank to fill, and it can be done in 10 hours. Pipe B, in the other hand, can finish the same tank in 12 hours. Now, if they work together, we open the same pipe. So, same water tank, yung pupunuin. Okay, the question here is how many hours can they complete the water tank? So, let's prepare our equation by making a ratio out of the number of tasks to finish and the time to finish the task. Now, since these two pipes are working together in completing the task, we will be using addition as our operation. So, for pipe A, the ratio will be 1 over 10. Okay, so we add it to pipe B, the ratio which is 1 over 12, and it is equal to the ratio when they work together, which is 1 over x. Now, this will be our working equation to solve this problem. Now, let's solve for x by first removing the denominator. Tanggalin muna natin yung denominator by performing multiplication property of the least common multiple or least common denominator. So, 10, 12, and x, the least common denominator will be 60x. So, we multiply both sides by 60x. We distribute 60x to our terms, and that will give us 6x plus 5x is equal to 60. Now, we observe that 6x and 5x are like terms, so we can combine like terms. So, we combine them, giving us 11x is equal to 60. We divide both sides by 11. Okay, so 60 divided by 11 will give us 5.45 hours. So, to conclude, we have the two pipes can fill the water tank in 5.45 hours. And that's it. Ta-da! Alright. Okay, let's have another item. A pipe can fill a swimming pool in 5 hours, while an outlet pipe can drain the swimming pool in 7 hours. If both pipes are accidentally left open, how long will it take to fill the swimming pool? So, we have here two cases. So, we have a pipe here na pumupuno ng swimming pool and another pipe that is draining a pool. So, they are not working together in completing a task. So, first, let's prepare our table. Si pipe A, okay, at si pipe B. They are not the same, they don't share the same task. Si pipe A is the one na nagpapasok ng water. Si pipe B is yung outlet, yung naglalabas ng water. So, what if they are accidentally open? Complete the table first. So, number of tasks, we have one swimming pool. Okay? And if pipe A lang yung bukas, it can complete the task in 5 hours. Si pipe B, kunwari puno na yung pool. Okay? Binuksan natin si pipe B. Okay? It is draining the water. There's a same pool na yon. And it can finish the task in 7 hours. So, 7 hours, maubos yung water sa pool. Okay? If they're accidentally left open, pareho silang bukas. If they're open together, we have the same pool pa rin. And the question is, how many hours will it take for the pool to be filled with water? So, let's see how are we going to express our word problem in an equation. So, first, gawa tayo ng ratio of pipe A, pipe B, and if they work together by getting the ratio of the number of tasks to finish and the time to finish the task. So, si pipe A, meron siyang ratio of 1 over 5. Tapos, since they're not working together in completing that same task, okay, we will now have a different operation, subtraction. Okay, kasi magkaiba sila ng rules. Si pipe A, nagdadagdag ng water. Si pipe B, naglalabas ng water. So, we will have subtraction. They're working opposite opposite task. So, magkaiba yung task. Therefore, the operation is subtraction. So, pipe B is not helping pipe A. And pipe A is not helping pipe B. Something like that. Okay, so si pipe B, meron siyang ratio na 1/7. Tapos, it is equal to, when they work together, when they are accidentally left open, it has a ratio of 1/x. So, how do we solve this? So, first, we multiply both sides by the least common denominator. So, we multiply 5, 7, and x. So, that will give us 35x. And we can distribute 35x to each term. So this will give us 7x minus 5x is equal to 35. Now, since 7x and 5x are the same term, we can combine them by subtracting 7x and 5x, giving us 2x. And then, we will divide both sides by 2, giving us x is equal to 17.5 hours. So, if they are left open, okay, mapupuno yung pool. Okay, it will take 17.5 hours bago mapuno yung pool. Okay, so to conclude, okay, if both pipes are accidentally left open, the swimming pool will be filled with water in 17.5 hours. And that's it. Ta-da! All right.